Hey everybody, this is Mog back with Mog's Cast. Thanks for tuning in today. This is episode 11? Yeah, I do believe it's 11. So as you can see, I'm trying to do something a little bit different here. I've launched up, not putting you guys through the whole launch process and all that nonsense from the get-go. In transit right now over to the Mun. This is going to be the habitation module, the same one that we sent up to the space station over around the Mun currently. And the one that we've also got on the Orion station, I do believe, or at least a very similar one. And as you can see, we've got a couple new crew with us. This is Shanzi, who's Zombie Sean, one of our new subscribers. He's all in here. He's going to be on this mission, as well as our two other subscribers that we've got, which actually put us at 10. So I mentioned in the last episode that we were going to be hitting pretty close. We had one spot left for a subscriber to get their name in the system, unless perchance it happened before I got the video posted, and of course it did. So I've got a note on there, a little annotation for when I mentioned it. But yeah, we hit 10, so hooray for us. I'm pretty pumped. I was really hoping to hit 10 by the end of the first season, and we're not even halfway through and we've hit 10, so I'm pretty excited. But as you can see, we got Shanzi, we've got Axe, whose subscription or whose name is actually Axe1989 on YouTube, and then we've got Sporks, which is actually Plastic Sporks, who's another guy who does some broadcasts, and he subscribed to my channel, which is awesome. That's cool. He's got a ton of subscribers, like 200 and something, I believe. I could be mistaken there, but I'm pretty sure it's up there. So thanks for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the seasons and the other games that we end up broadcasting on here as well. So welcome aboard to all three of you guys, and we'll be seeing more of you, of course. For now, you're just going to be chilling on the Mun refueling station, unless you guys have any ideas for where you want me to send your guys, or any future ideas for missions we can do around our local system here for Season 1, because as I mentioned previously, this is going to be, for Season 1, we're going to be sticking in this small local Kerbal setting, and we're going to be pushing out later to other systems around other planets, of course, in Season 2. So we're going to be hitting up Minmus, trying to do a small station there as well, even though it's not going to be a very big staging point. We do want to have some science station out there. We want to get a probe out there mapping it for Cathane, and get a land base, surface base, established as well. So what we're doing here, wow, I'm all zoomed in, I'm not even paying attention, I'm just chatting, my bad. But yeah, I wanted to jump back in and show you the rest of the guys and take you on a quick EVA before we jet out to the moon. So I know I haven't done these in a little while, but here we are, going back to our roots, if I can even call them that, 11 episodes in. It seems cheesy. Jesus. Just get stable, you son of a bee. There we go. That is one thing I don't like about EVA sometimes, is the camera angles throw it all out of whack. But yeah, so same one that we used before, like I mentioned, and we're just going to be docking it on top of the little Cathane rig. Now, I'm going to be doing a short episode, I think, one of those like 0.5 episode type deals, pulling up the small fuel tanks over to the new Midgard outpost station, the refueling outpost. It's going to be the Midgard outpost, that's what I'm calling it. And so I'm not going to put you guys through that whole mess of getting those things up there. Just going to do a quick run through with some tunes from Tyler Woods, and that should be cool. And then we're going to bring up our refueling rig, which is on the docket for next mission. I'm probably going to be filming that next, and then just do the actual tanks later, and just kind of get everything in place. But yeah, so that's what we're doing here. So get you back in there, Sean, and we're gonna go ahead and just fast forward out to the rest, out the rest of the way to the mun. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words a lot. It's like 1 in the morning or 1:30 in the morning that I'm recording this, so it's a bit late, and I haven't stayed up this late in a while. But it is what it is. So here we go, coming in on the mun, and looks like we're actually pretty level on the horizon, which is good because I didn't even check this time. I'm not hitting all my bases. This could go horribly wrong, and I apologize in advance if I end up killing you guys. But I'll try to get you back out there. I hear the Kerbals have some pretty good cloning technology. Which, speaking of which, I don't know why that reminds me, but as I was loading this up to go ahead and start recording this episode, turns out that the update 1.9 came out that should have the re-entry effects for Atmosphere, which should be pretty cool. I'm actually updating that in the background right now. I've created a second subfolder or a second game directory for it so that I'm not updating this file. So in case I can't actually continue playing this save because of changes in 1.9, I'll still have this and be able to play it. So worst comes to worst, I might end up recording the rest of this season in 1.8. We shall see, but I'd prefer to go to 1.9 if it doesn't screw up the progress we've made thus far. But at the very least, I want to get it finished for the season. For all the progress we've made so far, I don't want to lose it. And then after that, I'll put up some smaller stations or whatever if we end up having to for season 2. We'll just get some junk ones up there for placeholders basically, and then continue our mission outwards. But we'll see. I'm very hopeful that once this updates, I'll be able to just continue playing this save file in the new update. I would be happy. Okay, so we're looking like we're getting on target for our node here, maneuver node. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward into position to just make that burn and capture. Now, if you remember from last time, this doesn't have any sort of transit stage. This is its transit stage right here, and that's all I get for moving this thing around. So I'm oh, that's the mun. Oh boy, I'm sitting there looking at Kerbal, not paying attention. Okay, here we go. See what I mean? I'm tired. It's late. This is bad. Bad news. Bad news bears. Whoa, I think it just finished updating, so it freaked out there for a moment. Okay. Let's do this. Curve that. And then bring it home. No. Work, you son of a bee. Too much? May have been too much. Fair enough. Damn. 124. We'll deal. Okay, so I'm going to actually just get this thing repositioned, and then I'm going to come back at you guys once we get in closer, just to make this episode go a little quicker so I can get to bed. Turn off those. And, oh, rotate up a little bit, you son of a bee. Okay, now we're good. That was close. Almost let that thing just drop in there. But, hey, we got it in there, so cool. Now it just needs to finish docking. There we go. Okay, so that's the basis of our station, our little habitat module. This is going to have orange, well, it'll have fuel tanks off the sides, which will have docking arrays on the ends as well. And I have to make a quick modification to my, to the refueler I was going to use, because it needs a specific, docking port. Well, not a specific, it needs a decent, placement of a docking port. So I'm actually going to bring up an attachment docking node with it that I can then undock from the fueler in place on any normal docking port. So that's what I'll be doing, so you guys will be able to see that. That's going to be next episode. And okay, cool. So that's all in place, and you should really stop rotating because oh, SAS is still on. No wonder you're damn rotating. Okay. So there's that in place, all good. Now, I'm 30k above. Why are my home modules... Oh, that's not my home module. I'm a crazy person. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. We're just going to in-flight them. And then we're going to go ahead and jump on over to Midgard Station real quick, and that'll be the end of the episode. But in the meantime, while we're checking those things out, I'm getting rid of this junk. So yeah, 1.9 is out. It comes out, it's got Linux support, so all you folks using Linux, congratulations, you can enjoy KSP now. It's officially supported for Ubuntu 12.04, but yeah, it states it should work on most distros. I in-flighted you. In-flight. You don't want to play nice. Fine, fine. Fine, fine. Game doesn't seem to want to be very nice after I had paused it and then left it overnight. It doesn't seem like most stuff wants to work. Okay, fine. Let's just go ahead and try to switch over to Midgard. If that'll even work. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and then come back when we get into Midgard, and I'll show you guys that, and then we'll take it from there. Okay guys, welcome back. This is Midgard Station as it looks right now. So that's with the the solar array up there and all attached. And yeah, so I think it looks pretty good. I like how this turned out. I actually had to go through and re-record that the habitation module you just brought up. I had to record that, or not re-record, but redo it about 4 times after I stopped recording previously. Because when I went to go switch back over to this one, the long haul up here, the little docking node coming off the front, this whole piece up here just snapped and just came apart when I switched in here. And then it happened twice more on the outpost station, the new fueling station, when I went to go switch between them when getting up the rig again. Because once I closed the game, because I wasn't able to get back to the spaceport or anything like that, it actually loaded me back as I was just coming into the Mun encounter on the first launch. So I got into position, got ready to dock, and then it broke. Then I relaunched from the launch pad, it broke. Then I relaunched again, it broke. Good times. Took me about 3 hours between cleaning up of the house a little bit and doing other things. But yeah, so fun times. But here we are back, Midgard Station, all built. I have actually downloaded 0.19, so I'm going to test that out here in a little bit, make sure that everything's going to be okay. I thought I had done the patcher properly that comes with the game, and I don't think it actually worked because stuff broke and I didn't see any of the new changes. So I'm going to give that a shot and actually test that out. So hopefully we'll be able to continue this. What I think I might actually do if it screws up our save file is I may throw up some temporary stations in the meantime and like just in my downtime, and get them going, kind of positioned in the same manner, same sort of a general setup for stuff that still works. Like I don't know if I'll be able to do the robotic arms, I hope so, things like that, and do all the packs that I can get mod wise, similar setup. Was that just a bunch of nonsense when I'm babbling? Whatever. You guys kind of get what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to keep it as close to the same as we have now, if I have to change things. If it breaks our save games, that is. I really hope it doesn't. I don't want to put on all that work. Well, I'd do it, but I don't want to have to do it if I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So there's that, guys, and we will see you next time. Take care.